to aim that shit my way, too.
Yeah, I always lean that way, so it was weird to go the other way.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
All right. Nice. Well,
Do you think it picked up the fart?
No, it was way before.
God, does it smell?
I don't think so. It's hard to pick up a fart because it's gas.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back.
Hey, DJ,
throw that.
spin that shit.
Throw it, spin it, throw it. Yeah. Stud finders, small rollers, small brush. Oh shit, that's a grocery list. I don't know what we're talking about today, but it's gonna be lit. We ain't even had to today, but it's gonna be. Will be later. No. Wow.
Okay.
That's
Welcome. Okay, the headphones are off. Welcome back to the podcast, Beanie Boys Being Blunt.
Yeah.
Where we don't have any weed, so we're not smoking a blunt.
Yeah, we ran out.
But we're still being blunt, and it lasts as long as it would take you
You at home.
to smoke a blunt.
Roll up.
All the kids at home. My name
the
is
adults.
Thad B. Yeah, the adults. My bad. My name's Thad B. This is Cameron McKenzie.
That's me.
That's Joe Bruno over there on the ones and twos.
Ones and twos.
Give it up for Joe Bruno real quick.
Yeah.
Thank you,
everyone
Joe
makes some
Bruno.
noise. I want a moment of loud applause for Joe
Woo,
Bruno. You know what
and
time it's for.
we'll dive into the episode here in a second, but we know what time it is.
It's time for New Jones.
That was so quiet.
This is time for New Jones. Oh, copyright infringement.
Do we have anything?
We could spin the blunt wraps to see.
Or we could flip them.
Well, you can flip them, yeah.
I'll
I'll be the one with the face because it kind of looks like me.
Okay, you'll be heads and
I'll be
tails.
heads. And yeah, as usual. No, wait. Whoa. That's
Whoa.
opposite. I got to be the back.
Okay, I'll be heads,
Sorry.
you'll be
Tails.
tails, as usual.
As usual.
Okay.
It's me.
God
That was
damn.
pretty cool. That flipped perfectly.
All right, so I'll be your host for the evening. Just really blessed to be up here. I just, I am better than everybody, and I deserve it. But I'm just so blessed to be better than everybody, and I so deserve this. And
yeah.
I almost give it up for Cameron McKenzie.
Hey, thank you to the host. You guys make it loud for him real fast. Woo! All right, get ready for the slurs. I'm just kidding. So okay, when they were like, there's a sex shop down the street. We live next to a sex store, and it's called First Amendment, and I think that's kind of interesting because why are we getting the government involved? And also, I don't remember why I wrote this bit down.
Because we were
What
in the
was I
car
yelling
and
about?
you were doing a British accent.
Oh, yeah. First Amendment, it's so I can fucking jerk off, isn't it? I want to be able to sell a dildo or two.
First Amendment is freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech,
Pursuit
freedom of religion, freedom of bum stuff.
And the Second Amendment, I want a gun. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I want to be able to jerk
Yeah,
off. Second
yeah.
Amendment, give me a fucking gun.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's a good bit.
Yeah.
We found it together.
Yeah. We were in a U-Haul.
See, I know my car isn't very intimidating. I drive a really small little lima bean looking ass car.
You do.
I was driving down the street the other day and a squirrel looked at me and was just standing in the road. And usually a squirrel will move. But he just stood there, looked back at the ground, and then looked at me again like, oh, you're still coming this way? Oh, okay. I'm not going to move. I had to go around a squirrel. It didn't move.
the whole time?
It didn't move. No, it just stared at me. And then I looked in my rearview mirror and it was still looking at me. And I was like, was that real?
I would have hit that fucking squirrel.
I should have.
Fuck that squirrel.
You want to give me the light real fast? Let's see. I've had some friendships that are really, thank you. I've had some friendships that are really romantic. Because I've never dated a guy. I'm bi, but I've never been in a relationship with a man. Been in relations with men. But I've had friendships so romantic. I lived on a boat with a man. Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Our feet touched. It
I
was
feel like that's got to be a little bi.
I think that it's less bi and more relationship.
If your feet are touching constantly while you sleep, though.
Yeah, we did
I
walk
don't
each other
even-
home, and we might have held hands.
I don't even do that with my girlfriend because we're not there yet,
Oh, whoa, you're not even in foot touches? Dude, I jumped balls deep into
We
that.
just hit, actually, when this podcast drops, we'll hit a year
Oh,
yesterday.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Nice.
Crazy. I got to make reservations.
This is my ender. I started thinking when I was 27. Thank you. I've been Cameron McKenzie.
Cameron McKenzie, everybody.
Yeah, cheers. I said that to Callan yesterday.
I started.
We were talking. I was like, I started
27.
thinking when I was 27, and he was like,
Callan,
Shout out
we
Callan
were in the
Reese.
green room, and I didn't
"At
realize,
Loonies."
but I was the only one that was like not up there in age.
Well, yeah, it was just like grown-ups and then
And
Thad.
Somebody said, we're all 30 in this room, and I said, I'm almost 24. and
I'm all.
and
Hey,
Callan,
man.
Callan said something real funny. He said, yeah, you're almost 24. I'm going to say that the next time I go to prison and see how it goes. And I was like,
The next time I
that's
go.
a fair point. I probably should just stop going around saying I'm almost 24.
It's cute. It's like a girl who's saying, I'm almost 16. It's like, all right, that's weird to tell
Yeah.
people. Be like, are you should start saying I'm 23 in 11
11
months.
twelfths.
11 twelfths. That's good. Bring
Because
fractions
it's a fraction,
into it.
but it's technically more than 11 twelfths. It's like
I don't want to do that. 11 point,
it's a lot.
whatever the date is, the 20th or some shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I
Thad and I have lived together now for 3 days.
3 days we've lived together.
Big milestone.
Have we gotten in our first fight yet?
Our first fight was about LeBron James upstairs.
I don't want to bring it up again.
I don't want to bring it. It's real sensitive.
It.
We bicker a lot now, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's just
we
because
do.
of the time spent, because you'll just be like, all right,
And
you need
honestly,
to stop.
like we bicker, and it's a good bicker, but then it's
Yeah.
also cute because
is
it's
cute.
like old couple bickering.
Yeah, your
like-
parents were just here, and they were like, you guys are like an old married couple. And they were
Yeah.
here for 30
I
seconds.
said, "Shut up, Mom."
Yeah.
I'm not married to Cameron.
Yeah. He hasn't asked.
Dude, I was talking to a dude today at this bridal show,
Mhm.
and he was like, yeah, I may marry the homie for the tax write-off and then get a divorce because then you can get a house for way cheaper.
Oh, we should have done that.
I was literally, he told me that, and I was like, oh, my God, I just got a house with a man. I should.
I just got a house with a man.
I did. Well, at least it's not a boy. At least I didn't call you a fucking boy.
All right, well, don't
I
call me
didn't
a
mean-
fucking
I didn't
boy.
mean- I
Yeah,
got
see,
a
this is
little-
what we mean.
I
It's
got a
little
little-
like bicker spats.
I got a little bit aggressive when I said that.
Can you spell the word bicker?
Bicker.
I believe you're right. I'm not gonna look.
You
it up.
don't even know that?
I think so. I've just never seen that word written.
That's wild.
Chime in the comments if you've seen that word. So Thad lives in the basement. I'm gonna ask you a few questions about living in the basement.
Okay.
Are you scared?
That was kind of just like.
I have a few questions. That's like one of them. Like,
I was
'cause
just,
some people are basement people and some people are not. Like, I'm not really a basement person.
That was really straightforward and to the point. I will say this: I was terrified of this basement before I moved in
Yeah, it was a little creepy.
because there's just weird shit everywhere. But the walls are painted, all the stuff's moved in, it's all
Mhm.
set up.
Yep.
It's less scary now, and I also have a nightlight. So.
I thought you were gonna say, and I also have a knife.
And I
It's less
also-
scary now, and I got a sword.
And and I'll fuck somebody up.
I
No, it's
will-
still it's scary. Like when I know, like last night, you were a little drunky, so like I was like, he's gonna go to bed and he's just gonna fall asleep right away. So like if
Did I
something,
do that?
If something, yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
And wow. And like went through my mind. I was like, okay, if like something goes down, I can't rely on him. I can't-
Wow, that's
no,
not
I feel
true.
like I could. But
if
like,
I heard something,
I
it would
also
wake me up.
texted you that like last night, and you didn't respond until 7 in the morning.
Well,
So-
okay. Here's the thing. I told you this morning that I was trying to find my phone, and I looked
Exactly, I
all over the
couldn't
living
rely
room.
on you.
I
I
thought I
couldn't
left it at
rely on
Looney's,
you.
which is crazy. I've never
And
left my
so yeah,
phone
I'll
anywhere.
say that's a little bit scary. But like
Okay,
when-
I'll try not to get drunk.
when I'm going to
upstairs.
bed like early, and you were just watching like Game of Thrones up there, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, if like something goes wrong, it's up to him.
Oh, okay. I'm the protector.
Yeah, you're big dog upstairs,
I am the larger one too.
and I'm the little cat downstairs.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
a basement cat.
But I also have animals that I think would warn me.
Gavin would let us all know.
Well, he wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't bark or anything. He would just like
He would-
shoot up
He'd be weird.
and be like, he would shoot up right away and be like, "Who's that?" You know, and I'd
Yeah.
be like, "Who is that?"
It would be more questioning. He's
Yeah.
not a very good guard dog. He's a better detective.
But yeah, so to answer your question, I'm scared.
You're a little scared. I'm scared.
That's one
Do you
question.
prefer, because I don't like basements that much. Like if you had your choice, would you rather be in an attic or a basement to live? Not I'm saying like trapped. You're not kidnapped or anything. No one's holding you hostage.
If I was to be trapped, I would want to be upstairs. But
oh shit! I just spilled tea on my phone.
oh no!
For the visual people, that's hilarious looking because I just picked up my cup and poured it on my phone.
Why did you do that?
I was seeing if there was any tea left. I was gonna take a sip.
Put it in rice.
The
Oh,
tea?
dude, we have street tacos. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
Man, my ADD is rubbing off.
It really is.
I have a lot of attention
What was the question?
deficits. Basements versus attic. Basement or attic.
Attic, like
Yeah.
attic, or like
if
upstairs.
a finished attic in a finished basement.
Like you have to take the ladder.
No, it's just like you're in the top. There's think of your room.
3-level story home.
Yeah, you can walk up, but there's
Oh,
only
basement.
one room up there.
Basement.
Basement? You're
Yeah.
not going all the way tippy top?
Yeah.
I'm going tippy top because I smoke a lot of weed, so I could just.
Ghosts in the
stick at
attic
the
are
house.
real.
Yeah, but fucked up shit happens in basements.
Nah, don't say that.
We are in one now. Didn't mean to growl.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
I'm not high. It's because I haven't smoked weed.
Yeah, I would prefer basement. I will say the hardest part about the basement is like it gets super fucking dark.
Yeah,
And then, dude, like it was
it's dark in
It
your
was
room.
8:30 in the morning this morning when my alarm went off, and it went off, and I was like, "It's 3:00. Like I don't
Yeah.
have to get up. Why is this
AM.
going off? Why is this going off? It's 3 in the fucking morning."
Mhm.
Checked my alarm. It's 8:30.
Yeah, the sun's been up for 2 hours. for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did not like that at all. But it is nice. It's cool. It's
Well, I
cozy.
think it's probably gonna make you sleep well.
It's definitely gonna make me sleep well. Also, I don't have a TV in my room right now, so
Mhm.
I pass out way quicker. I've
Yeah.
only been here for.
Well,
3
here's
nights.
the thing, and people watching and listening at home, you shouldn't look at your phone or a screen 30 minutes before you go to
Yeah,
bed.
it's bad for LED.
You don't get into your REM cycle. Shout out REM, the 90s band. They're pretty cool.
LED.
Um.
LED. LED.
Oh yeah.
REM and LED.
REM and lead. REM lead. Lead room. Lead room.
Okay, yeah, that's how I answer that question.
Okay,
Are there any other questions
another
about
basement
the
question.
basements?
If you could have a house that was just a basement or just an attic, like a floating house, like you have to climb a tree. Okay, tree house, or your house is underground.
Oh my God, treehouse!
But an underground house would be so sneaky,
like
dude.
The Hobbit.
Well, yeah, but here's how I would set mine up. It would just be a door and then a downward stair spiral. So then it's like, it's covered. So
But
you
what if
just open
something
the
goes
door.
wrong?
Well, there's another door at the bottom with like a code.
To go where?
In my house. If something goes
Yeah.
wrong, what's happening on the
Dude,
earth
if
right now?
something goes wrong,
Everything that bad happens is above ground.
If something goes wrong, you have to run up a spiral staircase.
It won't be that tall. It's
You'll
like
get
12 feet.
dizzy.
Thank you for caring. All right, fine. It'll be a straight shot.
I think the concept of living in a tree would be really cool though.
Yeah. The thing is, there's a lot of like birds and animals that could get in.
Yeah, you fuck with birds.
Oh, true. I guess I'm
Cameron
underground.
told me this the other day.
What did I say?
We were walking into Petco. On
Oh
Moving
my
Day.
God. I forgot about this.
We're walking into Petco, and he just gets out of the car, and he goes, "Yeah, sometimes I think about birds a lot."
I do. Do you guys like not think about birds?
Nobody just thinks about birds.
You're telling me you
Nobody-
go outside and you see a bird, you don't start thinking about that for the rest of your day?
Maybe I'll think about that bird for a second. I'll be like, that bird is just going to work.
A
you know? Like,
You
I'm
just
not
think
like,
for a second though?
I don't like look at the bird and I'm like, oh,
Bro, I sit and ponder.
what would a red robin be doing right now?
Hey,
You
robins
know?
are cool. Favorite bird, state bird of Michigan. I
You're
love birds,
you're
man.
fucking
Well, I don't
weird,
love
dude.
birds. That's also what I said. You were like, you love birds, and I was like, no, I don't really like them. But I just think about them a lot.
You You don't like them, but you think about them all the time.
Yeah, it's like animals. Like I think about birds and animals.
I don't know.
all
I
the
mean,
time.
and like, I don't want to say that's weird, but that's weird.
I'm strange. Dude.
Like,
I
and
know. I'm not trying to be
I
normal.
appreciate that because that's you and it's authentic.
Yeah.
But that's fucking weird, dude.
I'm being genuine.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I also
You also
there's a
have
wild bird center that is next to the pet store that we went to, and I told you this. This is also a true
You're
thing.
gonna get a job
I've
there.
applied at like 20 bird stores.
And never gotten hired.
No one hires me.
Why?
Probably because in the interview I say I don't like birds. Just kidding. I don't say that. I've never been in an interview. I want to work
That's
at a
the
bird. I want to
first
work at a
question.
bird store.
That's the first question they ask you. In
Do you
the
like
interview.
birds? And I'm like, nah.
Like, so why did you apply here? Do you like birds? No, I fucking hate
Well, here's
birds.
the thing. I need
Are
a
you
follow-up
kidding
question.
me?
It's like, do you have a felony? If so, explain. It's like, do you like birds? If not, explain. And then I'll explain it by what I just did. I think about them always, but it doesn't mean I like them.
They're interesting to you.
Yeah. I'm fascinated.
Okay.
I like to ponder, because what are they doing all the time? Dude, they're just flying?
Flying around. Yeah.
That's insane.
Well,
like
have
everything
you
else,
watched-
like,
have you watched any like
shit.
bird documentaries?
What's that? Of course I have that.
That you see what they do. They hunt and then they mate and then
Yeah, it's just like a weird thing.
they fight for their female birdies and
They're very,
They're
but like, okay.
tweeties. And
I just think it's weird.
tweedaloos.
I just think birds are strange. I just think it's weird that they're still around and they haven't like died off yet. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things that are just like taking up space animal-wise are just getting
I feel
killed
like
off.
birds are going to be the last things alive.
You think that, well, they are dinosaurs. You think they're just going to keep lasting?
I don't think they're dinosaurs. They're birds.
A chicken is a dinosaur.
Okay, well that's not a bird. It can't fly.
Okay, penguin, emu, ostrich.
Fine.
This is our first fight.
I
Fucking some birds can't fly and they're still birds.
I don't think. Okay, fucking. What makes a chicken a dinosaur? Their bones.
Because no, they've lived through that time. They have
so
been
all the
around
dinosaurs
since then.
died, but chickens.
And alligators
What
and
made
crocodiles.
what made the
and, like,
chickens and the crocodiles so fucking special that a T-Rex couldn't survive it?
They're
but
perfect.
a fucking chicken could.
Well, T-Rex, easy answer. They got small arms. They can't do anything.
Okay.
Chicken can just fucking run.
What about a
dude.
velociraptor?
Still bigger
What
than
about
a
a
chicken.
pterodactyl?
They're all gone, dude. They
What
didn't
about a
make it.
triceratops?
Maybe the point was they needed a bird that couldn't fly to survive. And all these pterodactyl. It's not how you do the plural of that. But fucking, like, here's what I'm saying.
This just doesn't make sense. I don't even think
been
dinosaurs are
around that
fucking
long.
real, dude. I don't.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh, we've talked about that, how you don't believe in them.
They're
What if your
just-
preacher on Sunday said dinosaurs are real and they were created by God?
Then I'd be like, fuck yeah, they're real. They were created by
preacher.
God. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like,
dude.
hell yeah, Pastor Steve.
If you
Yeah.
think God created the earth,
Preach
he
the
created the
word.
animals too.
I just don't think they were ever created. I think somebody just needed a big break. They needed some money.
They just
So
put
they-
a bunch of bones in the ground.
No,
and-
I don't even think they put them in the ground. I think they just dig big holes, and then they're like, when nobody's looking, they just put something in there that like toss
put a
it
cow
in the hole.
femur in, and no one will
Yeah,
know.
and they're like, holy shit, it's a T-Rex rib.
I
Whoa.
love that you
Whoa.
don't believe that scientists can look at a bone and like analyze it and say
They don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, you think it's just a cover up?
Yeah, it could be a rock, bro. It could be a cool shaped
This is
rock.
cool shaped rocks.
Yeah.
So are our bones and our body okay, here's the thing. So if you just like bury a human outside, they'll deteriorate and they'll become
different.
bones.
That's different
How?
because I've
Because it happened
seen-
now?
I've seen a human bone.
Okay, what about like someone who 15,000 wait, are you one of those people that the earth is 5,000 years old? Because you're
Yeah.
Or can it be billions?
It's like 7,000 years old, bro.
Oh right, 5,000 of the Old Testament. Yeah.
5,000 of
OT
before
OT
Christ,
Genesis,
and
you know
then
what I'm saying?
2,000 after death, or whatever AD fucking stands.
It doesn't
for.
stand for after
What
death.
the fuck does it stand for?
It's a Latin phrase.
A what?
It's a phrase in Latin. I'm gonna look it up because
In Aladdin?
no, in Latin,
Oh,
the dead language.
you gotta pronounce the T, man.
like Sanskrit.
You gotta pronounce the T. I thought you were talking about Aladdin. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to believe that the whole dinosaur thing.
Happens.
I don't know,
Dude.
because
Anno Domini. Or
Ante Domini.
Anno Domini.
Spell that.
I'm looking at it.
Oh.
ANNODOMINI.
try
Or
spell-
Ante Christum.
Try spelling that
Nothing?
one as he's reading the word.
Which came first, BC or AD? That's a
BC.
stupid fucking question, internet.
BC, before Christ, right?
Very good, yeah.
That's what that stands
Before
for.
the Common Era.
Well, why isn't it? Why isn't it BCA?
It's BCE. Era starts with an E. Oh, man. We got to smoke weed.
Yeah.
How much time do we have left, Joe?
I'm proud of us because we came into this podcast totally unprepared and we made it 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. What's your favorite bird?
What?
We didn't know what we were talking about. Now we've been talking about birds. Dinosaurs. We're talking about shit. Basements. Other words that start with B.
Basements and birds.
Basements, birds, dinosaurs.
Blunt.
Blunt.
My favorite bird of all time?
Yeah, all time fave.
Mm.
This tells a lot about a person.
A
Hey
falcon.
guys, if you're out there like chatting to a girl at a bar, hey, I got a cool one for you guys. Like if you're out there chatting with a honey at a bar or something, just be like, yo, mama, what's your favorite bird?
I got a good one.
Yeah.
A falcon with a cap on its head.
Nice.
I've never seen one,
I've seen two.
but I will.
Come up to her upstairs sometime.
In real life.
Oh,
I will see a falcon with a cap on its head.
I think I can make that
Whether
happen.
somebody sets that up for me or it's me putting the cap on its head, or if I'm
Hey.
just chilling on Fillmore and I see a falcon drive by
That's
with
the
a cap
place.
on its head.
That's the place.
He'll probably be
Also-
driving like a big ass truck and he'll do the little white guy wave and be like, "Hey, it's just me, a falcon with a cap on its head."
Christmas is coming.
You won't.
I could.
Don't fucking blue ball me like
I've
that,
got
man.
hookups, bro. I could do that.
You have bird hookups?
Yeah. Marty, we're actually going to live with one dude. He worked with raptors and birds of prey.
I don't want a raptor.
Well, that's a falcon, bud.
No, I want a falcon.
Okay. My favorite. What's your least favorite bird?
Probably like one of those black ones. Not like that.
Wow.
Not like that. Not like
Probably like a
God
crow
damn.
or a raven.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't like
yeah.
those? Why? Because they're smart.
No, because they scream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That sounded just like one. And I
Yeah,
hated
there's one
it.
right here actually.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not a big fan. What's your favorite bird? I hate that. This is the question.
My favorite bird's this girl named Sophie I met one time, She was a real nice bird. She was about 32 years old. She had
Is this a
blue
person
hair.
or a bird?
She had blue hair. She flew through the air. She was a pilot. I don't know. Bird is like a phrase for woman in England, so I don't have a favorite
Well, if I
bird.
knew that,
Here's the
I
thing.
would have a different answer.
I don't have a favorite bird because I don't like any of them. This is an anti-bird podcast, but I find them very interesting. It's like how
Do you hate them?
It's like how no. It's like okay. Here's the thing.
What's
okay.
your fucking? Why do you fucking hate birds?
I don't hate birds. It's the same as like
For somebody who hates birds so much, you got awfully bad crows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw an opportunity and I took it.
So how was the bridal show, Thad? 5 minutes. That's good. Jesus, fuck off. We have face masks now. Modern Warfare just downloaded. Everything's fine. Did you hear the click?
Yeah, I heard it.
I couldn't hear it over the sound of the crow's feet tapping on my face.
This just got really awkward.
No, that's okay. That's really funny.
That was funny. This was a good one.
Honestly, shout out Luke Stam because that's one of the funniest insults about me I've ever heard in my
It
life.
really got to your head, too.
Yeah, because I've never heard it before. I've never, like, no one's ever said the words to me out loud. I've said it in my brain all the time. Like,
You
looking
know,
at
so
my
you
eyes.
knew that you had them.
Obviously, I'm vain. I look at myself every day.
To be completely honest with you, I still don't know what they are. But
It's like, okay, imagine a crow's foot. And then it's like, okay, in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you know when she's making that pie?
unfamiliar. I don't watch that every day.
Okay, have you seen it before?
No.
All right, there's a scene where these little birds are hopping around the pie crust, and they pinch it in. It's pretty cute. Imagine that footprint on the corner of my eye.
Going that way.
And you know what it's from? Laughing.
You going that way.
Yeah.
So it's from having a good time.
Yeah, or crying a lot. Or just age. Or it's just a thing I'm very self-conscious of. It was really funny. Thanks, Luke. I'm going to roast him day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So
I get
this
to roast him.
podcast will drop after that. So you already roasted him.
I won. I killed him. I rotisserie'd him. Like a chicken. He looks like a chicken. He looks like a fucking chicken. Anyway. Hey, I think it's time for Thad's
I'm
jokes.
sorry.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to apologize.
How much time do we have left? Because I only have one.
You only have one? Do I have any other new jokes? We have like 4 minutes, 3 minutes. I think you should do that character that you did the other day in the car.
Which one?
I'll intro you as him. Okay, I'm your host for the evening. The other guy had to leave. So sorry. He had to attend his kid's soccer game. Crazy. He hasn't seen him in 25 years, but he was like, oh, he's on the national team. I gotta go out. Okay. Next up on the thing, let me check my sheet here. We have Thad Big Truck B.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm Cameron. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, Cameron's finding love, and I'm very proud of him. and
You driven any big trucks recently?
Yeah, I was driving a big truck the other day. As a matter of fact, and I was going pretty quick.
He was.
There were a lot of people going quicker though, and I just want to make a quick public service announcement. The kids call it a PSA now, and if you check, I don't know if you're gonna listen to this, but I need you to hear it. Go ahead and slow down out there on the roads, okay? I can't handle it anymore. I can't. It's really stressing. All right, Cameron, how you doing, buddy? Okay.
Oh, that's so funny. Dude, we were in a moving truck, moving in on Thursday. And Thad, every time he got into the U-Haul, character. It was just like immediate.
I couldn't stop it.
It was great, and we were driving all day long. It was
Yeah.
really funny.
The one before, though, was like angry. New
You were like,
Jersey.
"Hey, what's going on here?"
Hey,
And
I'm
then
in
it
a
slowly
fucking.
went to,
I'm in a truck here. And
yeah,
then
you
it
became Meek Milton.
Yeah, dude.
You were like, "Oh, my wife and kids!" Like, we were being passed by like 6 people, and they were just coming around. It was like a video game.
It was
Just
actually really fucking
the
terrifying.
fear in Thad's voice.
It was really
Slow
scary.
down!
And I feel like to cope with how scary it was, I had to do the voice.
You created a character,
Yeah.
a guy on the risk of losing.
All
it
right,
all.
give me the light. I'm gonna do one.
Okay, here's your light.
I could do it in that voice, maybe.
Well, you just do it how you want to.
All right, so I'm not kinky at all, but but my girlfriend really is, and I get nervous, and and I like to keep it plain and simple, but she wants me to, spit in her mouth and stuff, and that's a little disgusting. I don't. The germs,
You don't brush your
I
teeth.
don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to do that to her. So, that's why I like plain missionary sex, because then when I throw up from being so nervous, it's like me spitting in her mouth, and everybody has a good time. Yeah, Cameron, how you doing, buddy?
I'm Thad B. I'm done.
Keep it going for Thad, and my favorite character he does.
What
That's
is
good.
the name of that character?
I think Meek Milton.
Meek Milton.
Meek
Okay.
Milton's pretty good.
Word. That'll be a character then.
Yeah, we got a few of those. One day we'll do a pod of just characters, and it's going to be torture for you guys.
Hey.
And I'll be like some aggressive Scott who's just really upset.
I haven't heard it outside of my own head yet, and I'm really excited to hear this episode now. To see what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, because you haven't been listening.
Yeah. I've just been doing it.
Yeah. Hey, DJ, throw that beat on.
That's been a podcast, you guys. Hey.
Hey.
We got Meek Milton sitting to the right, and we got Wacky Cam drinking his Sprite.
How you
and
doing
we like
anyways,
things
Cameron?
that start with the letter R, like rapping and ravies and really cool cars.
How you doing anyways,
I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm good. Just glad you're finding
Seen
love.
better days.
I'm glad you're finding love. That's good for you.
I haven't. Okay.
I'm very happy for him.
I have no
I'm
love. in
very
my life.
happy for Cameron.
There is no love.
Okay.
Nothing is good.
All
right, that's a
right.
podcast.
All
I'm
right,
fucking
that's
done.
a podcast.
Shut up!